Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver checking in with us. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Steve.
So the trickle-down effect is going to happen here in BC as far as all these Tesla 3s that, if they do sell, could be one of probably the biggest car launch in history.
Oh, yeah. And like you said, it's even having an impact here on British Columbia, especially these junior mining companies that are digging up lithium. Now, of course, Elon Musk, he has pledged to get 500,000 of his electric vehicles from Tesla on the road by 2020. These vehicles run on lithium-ion batteries, so of course these junior miners operating here in British Columbia, they've been doing quite well for digging up all this lithium. If you're an investor in, say, the junior miner Lithium X, you've seen your share prices go up about 1,200% just since February. Vancouver-based Pure Energy, they've also been named to the top 50 list on the TSX Venture Exchange. So there's tons of business coming down through British Columbia. And of course, keep in mind, at this point, Tesla has pre-sold about $12 billion worth of these vehicles.
Wow.
So, I mean, as long as everybody pays that deposit on those vehicles, we're going to get even more of these batteries needed for these vehicles on the road.
It is a slick-looking car. You have to admit, it is a pretty decent-looking car for sure.
I'm impressed, yeah.
It's a good rollout for him, definitely. Okay, let's talk about cruise ships. And we saw the first cruise ship show up this week here in Vancouver, and that's a big, big boon for our city.
Oh, absolutely. Port Metro Vancouver, they estimate that each cruise ship that comes into Vancouver is worth about $2 million for the local economy. This is going to be the biggest year for cruise sailings in Vancouver since 2009. If you look at where we are in 2016, the Vancouver port is projecting 830,000 passengers. That's up 3% compared to last year. Go back to 2009, it was just a hair under 900,000, but it's still nothing compared to what we had back in 2002 when it was at 1.125 million. Now, keep in mind, back in 2002, the Canadian dollar was even lower than it is right now, and there was also less competition from other cities such as Seattle. But, you know, I know a lot of people, a lot of those cross-border shoppers, they're not big fans of the lower loonie, but it is helping the tourism industry here locally. One of the big factors is that Crystal Cruises will be home porting a ship in Vancouver for the first time since 2005. That's going to bring in an additional 13,000 passengers on the Serenity, and that's across 8 sailings. Now, overall, we can expect about 228 sailings across this cruise ship season. There's going to be a lot of business going on in Vancouver when it comes to the cruise ships this year.
Yeah, again, the trickle-down effect is amazing. So,
absolutely.
Okay, Tyler, thank you very much, my friend. Good to talk to you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.